Hello and welcome to the channel again, where we talk about sovereign wealth, global banking, and options for you and your company going forward. How to be protected in this ever-changing world, which is also very exciting. So let's get straight into it. Why electric money institutions are replacing banks. And they're replacing banks pretty fast. Electric money institution, EMI. From Lithuania to Mauritius, the EMIs are currently outpacing the global banks very fast. And this is not going to slow down. Whenever you have a fintech company or global payment processor, when they just transfer in loads of money online every single day, billions, maybe even trillions, a big problem with traditional banks is that they are slow, restrictive, and they treat success like a bigger risk. Like we've gone over in a previous video. So in this video, you're going to learn a lot about banking, a lot about EMIs, and why they're becoming a go-to solution for crypto, fintech, offshore operators, and high-risk industries. So what is an EMI, electric money institution? Now, they are not a traditional bank. They cannot hold a deposit and they cannot offer you a loan. But what they can do is issue IBANs, issue cards, foreign exchange, APIs, and a few more. Now, whereas the bank, they can lend and can insure funds and even hold deposits and loans. Again, this is very institutional and very slow and restrictive compared to EMIs. EMI regulated by a financial authority, and your traditional bank is a heavy regulated institution. EMIs, they're built for very niche modern clients. Like we said, every single year we're going to see a lot more digital payments moving around. We're going to see trillions moving around every day, every week, every month. Banks are built for mass retail and old traditional ways. EMIs are the payment processors and the banks of the future. They operate under strict regulatory oversight, but with much more flexibility. So they're perfect for a company who need fast payments, infrastructure, and not legacy banking headaches, running through hurdles every single day just to try to store some money. Now, the most fastest adopting jurisdictions for EMIs are Lithuania, because they have very fast EU SEPA access, widely accepted and a top tier. This is why IGaming, crypto, foreign exchange also lead to Lithuania. Mauritius, offshore friendly, crypto leaning, and an agile place. The UK, many banks in the UK, always everybody knows this, and again, very good for an EMI. FCA regulated, still strong despite the post-Brexit shift. Now Georgia, friendly to crypto and offshore, no nonsense regulators, really great, secure option. So who needs an EMI? Crypto exchanges, OTC desks, and NFT platforms. Higher risk industries such as Forex, iGaming, and payment providers. Nomadic fintech founders with offshore setups looking for sovereign wealth and don't want to be tied down to one jurisdiction. High risk industries who are rejected by banks regularly. And also companies billing globally in USD, Euro, GBP, etc. So let's give a quick example. So imagine a fintech operator who's based in Asia, maybe Thailand or whatever, and they use a Nevis LLC to bill the European or US clients. If they open an EMI account in Lithuania or Mauritius, they instantly get an SEPA, a Swift Rails, issue cards, and they can move money internationally. Now, if KYC is done correct and done remote, the setup time can be 2 to 4 weeks, which is very quick for this type of thing. Bonuses are that it's fully legal, offshore compatible, and crypto friendly. So I'll briefly explain why EMIs are winning and why they're going to continue to win. To go over it again, features of an EMI is that the onboarding speed, 2 to 4 weeks compared to 2 to 3 months for a traditional bank. Accepting offshore clients, traditional banks very rarely. EMI often is what they're made for. Crypto tolerance, traditional bank extremely low. EMI high. Requires an in-person visit, traditional bank yes, EMI no. Digital API infrastructure, EMI is very advanced, traditional bank very limited. And now, as you can see, when we're listing here, this isn't just about EMI versus traditional banks. This is the way the market is going in general, especially in the fintech, in the payments and entrepreneurial market. People prioritize speed, they prioritize sovereignty, they prioritize crypto tolerance. So this is the way everything is going. Your electric money institutions, EMIs integrate directly with card networks, Swift, SEPA, and crypto rails, all without being a bank. The best option for banking without being a bank. Now, what it can offer you, it can offer multi-currency IBANs in all different main currencies, virtual and physical debit cards, Forex services with competitive spreads, crypto fiat, APIs for very fast conversion, integration with custody solutions, Fireblocks, GoPay, etc. KYT overlays for large volume compliance. Now let's go over some of the risks you need to know as well. No deposit insurance, like with banks. Funds can be frozen under AML flags, money laundering, anti-money laundering, which in our company we go over and do everything for you anyway to make sure that compliance is top tier and checked and safe. Depends on correspondent banks. Choose a tier 1 bank. Must have a very clear source of funds, clear KYC. Again, if you have clear KYC, which we will help you with, then everything is mitigated and it can be done safely and quickly. So we work with many clients globally doing this. And why they choose us is because we broker EMI access in all of the top jurisdictions. We are not contained to just one or two or some several jurisdictions. We operate in more than 60. Direct partner access with founders, not just salespeople. Custom setups based on your jurisdiction, business model and risk. Full advisory from structure to execution. Like I said in the previous video, we are not just lawyers or advisors who are just telling you what to do. We actually do everything while holding your hand step by step, which is why we're one of the best, if not the best company in the world when it comes to global banking, sovereign setup, etc. So if you want to work with Forward Point Solutions, just DM me directly below. You can see in the description, I leave my Telegram, my Instagram, and my email. We've helped countless entrepreneurs and funds move 9 figures through clean, optimized EMI setups. It was just the other month we done, I think maybe 2 or 3 9-figure deals involving this. So when it comes to EMIs and sovereign wealth, banking, etc., we don't just open your accounts, we engineer the entire offshore financial structure for you or your fund or company. Thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Any questions, any requests for future videos, put it down in the comments. Thank you and have a great day.